And I remember I like stood up on the bus. This is not what any kid should do.
Right.
And I like stood up on the bus. I was like, listen up. If anybody, like this little girl,
Listen up.
but for some reason, like my confidence like intimidated like the other kids.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Welcome to the OHoney podcast,
where you get the sticky and the sweet with Summer
and Amanda
and
Jessica.
Hello. Jessica is an incredible dancer. She's been on So You Think You Can Dance, Dancing with the Stars, Ellen, billboards with like, she's just crazy.
Love Ellen.
She's amazing.
Thank you guys.
How was that being on Ellen?
It was fun actually. Yeah. I was, it came after So You Think, so it was more for a promo for a tour.
Yeah.
And I got to be on it twice, and she's just super cool. I mean, exactly what you expect from Ellen.
Yeah.
So
I love
Ellen.
Really I love watching that show. Ellen is like...
Have you seen her stand-up?
Yes, on Netflix, right? Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Like even her old stuff, like from way back, is like amazing. Yeah, but she had this like on her newer one, which you saw, where she was saying how everybody, she always has to be nice. Like she built this image that she always has to be nice, and then she's like, so she'll be in the car like stressed out in traffic because she's human, and then like even though she's stressed out, people still expect her to be nice. She's like, I just need to let people know that like
she's a real person.
Yeah, that she's like, she goes, I did this to myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's like such
a struggle.
So her brand and image, but I mean, you can't expect everyone to be like Ellen every single day.
All the time.
She just needs to like go incognito and just let one rip. Just Hulk it out.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you're engaged?
I am engaged, yes. My fiance now, and I just celebrated 7 years of dating, and now we're planning a wedding. So we've been together since high school, and he's like the best. I mean, Summer knows.
I know him. Yeah. So I love him.
Yeah. What does he do?
He's a videographer, actually.
Oh, cool.
So,
yeah. So he tapes all of your social stuff?
Yeah, it's really, really convenient having someone who's like, I want to go take photos someday, you know, like, can you film me dancing, like in the studio? So it's, I mean, especially with the times now when like content's so important, it's really, really nice.
And he's amazing. Like that's how me and Jess met, is I met Ryan.
Yeah.
And he's so amazing.
I know.
You guys are so amazing.
What's he like though? Like outside of amazing?
I know. Outside
for me, Ryan has that like just surfer boy vibe where he's just like the most positive, just upbeat. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, he's one of those people that you meet and you're just like instantly just so drawn to because he's so charismatic, like without even trying. Yeah, and it's just like, seriously, why do you have to be? And he's really cute too. He has like long blonde hair and just like super tan skin. But yeah, he's just he's like his energy and his smile is contagious. Yeah. You know those people who can just walk in a room and just
light it up.
Yeah, that's who he is.
That's really how he is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
mean, the same way. Because then I loved Ryan, and then I met Jess. I'm like, oh, you Ryan.
Yeah.
I love Jess. I know. Jess is my wifey for lifey. So.
Yeah. So we met in Bali.
Okay.
Which on our Bali trip in January.
I think we met before Bali, but that's where we really bonded. Because remember Jasmine?
Right.
Yeah, we met before that.
She's like, right.
Yeah. But we didn't really.
No, we didn't really we met, but we didn't like connect or like have a bond yet, but then we really connected.
In Bali. That's what everyone says, right? About their Bali trips. They're like, Bali is just amazing. Yeah. And, you know, spiritual.
I don't even like talking about my Bali trip anymore just because
it's so...
I'm afraid how it sounds.
Right, exactly.
I'm like, Bali. Like,
I know, that's all you have to say.
Yeah, period.
Yeah, it's weird how things get like stigma around it. Like, don't talk about it anymore. It's not cool anymore. Everyone's doing it.
Okay, I gotta find a new place.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to call it a code name.
E-Lab.
E-Lab. Is that like Pig Latin or
no? It's
just
Bali backwards.
E-Lab. That's a good one.
E-Lab. I like it.
Yeah, we met in E-Lab and it was like.
Actually, that's a great one. Now we can talk about it all the time. Everyone's going to be like,
But you guys are going to forget and be like, what?
like,
Where?
No, we didn't meet there. What are you talking about? I've never been to what you're talking about. That's so weird.
And you met your fiance in high school.
I did, yes.
And so 9th grade, 8th grade?
So I met him. 10th. What was it, senior year, and it was, I don't want to date myself, it sounds so funny, but it was like the beginning of Instagram, like when it actually started getting popular, which is so weird to even say now. But I saw him on Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, that surfer boy is so cute, I want to meet him. And little did I know that he was saying like the same thing about me. I mean, it's very common now.
Oh, so you didn't go to the same school?
Didn't go to the same school. So one of his friends actually came over to my school, and I told her about him, and she's like, wait, he's my friend. Like, I'm gonna have a party, and I'm gonna set you guys up. So I just kind of went to the party. I was like, okay, I just want to meet this boy. I just want to like kiss him and then like run away. You know, like I don't want anything serious. And while I was thinking that, he was showing his friends my photos and saying, I'm gonna marry this girl one day, before even meeting me.
Oh my gosh.
And I had no idea. So he wouldn't kiss me on like the first first
like,
time I met him.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he must not be interested. Like whatever, I'm just gonna move on. And then he started pursuing me, and here we are,
and
7 years
the
later.
Couple together, they're like literally made for each other.
Do you surf?
I try.
Yeah. For
him? Yeah, for him. Doesn't really work. You think the balance from dancing would help, but it doesn't.
Totally different, like.
Very different, yeah. And I don't think I'm like that strong of a swimmer either, so probably not the best.
I've always wanted to surf. Like, I feel like that's my vibe. I want to be like a surfer girl, like,
and get out there.
Right, same.
But then it's like, I've never tried.
Yeah.
You know, like the weird thing about water and like waves, it's so powerful and so strong that you might look and be like, oh, that's easy. You actually
get
do it.
out
it's
there,
like,
you're terrified.
You're just drowning, just like set after
because
set.
the littlest wave could be like drowning, like.
Right.
I had like a similar story in high school, like where there was a surfer boy in another town that we met at a party, and then we started dating, and then I would learn to surf from him, and I actually started working at like the same surf shop as him.
Oh my gosh.
Like in Jupiter, and then. Yeah, in Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah,
On Jupiter.
Space. I know, it's confusing at first.
Yeah. I'm saying like everybody knows where Jupiter is. I mean,
we do.
Hey, this is in Florida. It's on Earth. And so we worked at the same surf shop, and then I was like, oh, surfing's gonna be easy.
Right.
And like I see all the guys that come in and out, and like they have great tans. They're out on the water every day.
Like, it's nice.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, let me get out there. It was not a bonding experience for us.
No, just like F-bombs and
it's like, you let me get hurt.
Right, exactly. My shoulder, I can only be out there for like 10 minutes because my shoulders literally are just not conditioned for like all of that swimming. So
it's probably so good for the work. I'm gonna go out there and get a good workout, guys.
I know.
You gotta try it out.
Also, I know, I've never even tried paddleboarding.
Oh, I love paddleboarding.
That's a workout.
Good arm workout. Yeah.
And you don't have to get wet.
Does he have siblings?
Yeah, he has an older sister and then 2 half-brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you met them all, obviously.
Yep, met them all. Love his family. They're like obviously gonna be my second family, but I really couldn't like have been luckier when it comes to like a second family and in-laws and all of that.
Yeah.
So see, that's like an important thing. So many people don't like that, you know. And it's like sometimes it's deal breakers, like if you don't like your significant other's family, you know, or you don't vibe with them or get along with them. Yeah,
I mean, because they're like, you're choosing not only to marry that person, but to marry their family, like, and to deal with that for the rest of your life. So it's definitely
what's horrible is like, have you ever been with someone you like their family more than you like them?
No.
So you don't want to break up with them.
You're afraid of the breakup.
And they're like, I'm just gonna miss, like, I'm still friends with one of my ex-boyfriend's mom and sister, and I talk to them all the time, like every day. Like they call me and like I talk to them. They're like still my best friends.
Right, exactly.
And him get gross, never talk to me again.
Right.
But please.
No, I've definitely had that.
And they don't care because they love me. Like they look to me.
They're like mad at him almost.
Yeah, they look to me as like their sister, they're her daughter. Like so, it's like they don't care. They probably wish it they would, but it's like nope. I love you guys.
Like, are you sure you don't want to marry this son that we have?
Did I have 2? It's like, okay, but this one's getting a little older now. Try this one out.
Right, exactly.
This one's more mature. We prefer this one too.
Yeah. Just try this one out. You never know.
And what about your family? Are you really close with them?
Yeah, I am. I have a little sister, and she is, I mean, I say little, but she's 21 now. You know, they're always going to be like 12 years old in our eyes. Yeah. So I just have a little sister. It's just me and her. She used to dance too, but now she's like taking the studious path and going to college, being a speech pathologist, changing babies' lives, and she's amazing too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated another dancer?
I haven't.
No.
That is something that I've kind of kept away from because the dance industry, finding straight guys in the dance industry is very rare. And then when you do find straight guys, they're like one of like a few, so they know that they can get any girl in the industry. And it's just like, it's kind of, for me, it's just always been like too close to work. Yeah. Because if if something goes south with my relationship, then I would have to see them at auditions. Right.
You can't get away.
Yeah.
Can't cut it off.
You can't get away. And so thankfully I haven't.
Yeah.
And some of my friends have though, and it just.
I feel like there's a lot of
messy.
Like from what every dancer I've met always tells me that there's a lot of drama in the dance world. Like,
yeah, I can see that. I can see where they get that. Yeah. I live in Orange County still.
So you're like, I'm in it, but I'm out.
Exactly. And I was born and raised in Orange County, so that's like my home. If you've ever been there, I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah,
I love
great.
it. And
I'm always wanting her live down here. I'm like, please move over here. She's like, no. And then Ryan would never because he's like, that's like his home. He needs the water. He needs the salty air.
He's even more invested in Orange County than I am. Like sometimes I play with like, oh, let's go to LA, and he's like, no, like we have to stay.
He's like, that's not funny.
He's like, don't even say that. He's like,
He's like,
this is my happiness. Like that. Yeah. So we're happy there. But it is nice because I can do like a short hour drive with no traffic. 2 hours with traffic for like an audition or any classes that I have to take, hang out with my friends afterwards if I'm like waiting out rush hour, and then remove myself from, all the drama and all of that that happens afterwards.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
It's also mental clarity too of just like being able to go to work and then go into a different world and not have to focus on that.
Exactly.
That's how I feel when I moved out of Hollywood.
Yeah. Even just like a little like Hollywood
even 10
versus
minutes away, you're
Studio
like,
City.
Yeah, even like 10, 20 minutes away feels like for like worlds.
Wow.
Really, literally.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's so interesting.
So, like for your wedding, will you like put on a dance? I want to see like you perform. You know those cute videos where you like guys
where the guys perform and the
like
girls.
the girl like the, I want to see you do like a little sexy dance.
Oh yeah. So at first like a few years ago I was like, no, I don't want to dance. Like that's what I do every single day. Like I don't want to do that. I just want to have a normal wedding. But now that we're talking about it, I'm like, I don't think that we couldn't not dance.
Well, it's
like,
so
we have
expected,
to.
you'll almost get disappointment.
Right, exactly,
like,
if we don't.
Yeah.
You have to do, have you ever seen one of my friends named Melissa?
Choreographed by Sommer.
I'm like, guys, I'm going to be in charge. Yeah. Ryan already said that I could be the flower girl.
Oh, amazing. I'm glad that he's
to be a flower girl too.
I know. You guys probably have like a little niece or something that's going to be like, I'm the flower girl.
Oh,
I'm like, fighting with her. I'm like, no, I'm the flower girl.
Yeah. Just like
she's like, it'd be cuter if I was. I'm like, no.
Takes the basket.
I want to be it. But Melissa, I don't know, she's a really, really amazing dancer, and she like put on this crazy dance for her like husband at her wedding. Like it was like so powerful, and you watch it, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I just pictured you doing something like that.
She's over there like, oh yeah, she did? Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I can one up that.
Yeah, you're like, cool. I'll watch it.
You're like, I'll watch it.
I remember, have you guys seen the Beyonce one? Like, is this girl who got married? I forget her name, but it's like this, like, she breaks out of her her gown, and it's just like this sexy, like, suit, and she's like, it's all to like a Beyonce song. It's so fun. I kind of want to
I could see you doing something like that.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it like. I mean, you know, there's gonna be family there.
Yeah, but I think that
literally gonna have.
I feel like this, like she's like in a suit, like a dress suit.
Right.
So it's not like even like she was in a gown and then she
then lingerie.
Right.
This is what I'm wearing later.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like a suit like that is not like super. It's kind of like boss at the same time.
Yeah.
You look really cute in that kind of outfit, so you can pull it off. So
thank you.
I'll like put this all together. I'll send it up. I'll mail it to you.
She'll sew it.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm actually leaving for Europe in September for touring, and I won't get back until January, and then my wedding's in March. So I'm kind of excited to leave because I'm like, I don't want to have a whole year of wedding planning. Like, I just want to go to Europe, not deal with it, forget about it, and then January will be like crunch time.
I'm just gonna be your wedding planner. I'm just gonna do everything, plan it all.
And don't
don't have high expectations.
Yeah.
Know it's with love.
Okay.
like get a backup.
Right.
Yeah.
Flower girl.
Yeah, Amanda's probably the better choice.
Have her do it. I'll just be behind the scenes.
Okay, amazing. I could see you like being like wedding coordinator.
All right.
Like, get the bridal party
Amanda
over there.
is very structured, and
I
then
love
me,
that.
I'm just like, hi guys, we're talking about like all this crazy shit, and then Amanda's like, okay, Summer, we're talking about relationships. I'm like talking about like, we need her.
Yeah, we need her.
Thanks, guys. Happy to be here. My fee is
Right.
Yeah. That's actually a great business to be in. That must be so fun, wedding planning.
Yeah.
And also, it just depends on the bride and the groom, too.
Yeah. And well, Ryan's been gone. He travels all the time, and I travel all the time. And I'm just
setting this up.
I have no idea. Like,
I honestly will help you if you need anything.
Okay.
And I'm here too.
Amazing.
Whatever I can do.
I'll just call you guys up.
Yeah. Let us know.
But yeah, I have like a call with my wedding planner, and she's like, we're going to go over what you have booked already. And I'm like, okay, I have nothing booked. Like I don't know.
It'll come together.
It'll happen.
It all comes together.
Everything's gonna work out perfectly.
Yeah.
I almost feel like the most like weddings who are not overly planned and kind of, it's probably better that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think you'll be like, what is it they call the brides? Like a
bridezilla?
Bridezilla, yeah.
I don't think so because I'm like a people pleaser.
Yeah.
So like
she's too sweet. You cannot be a.
I mean, there's definitely things that I'm like, no, yes.
Yeah.
But as long as like the people around me, like my parents are happy and Ryan's parents are happy.
But a bridezilla to me isn't being like stern in what you want or want. That's just like how humans should be. Like you should tell people what you want or don't like.
Right, exactly.
But being a bridezilla is like just being crazy bitch. Like, that's what a bridezilla is. And I don't see you being that.
Just emotional with it too.
Yeah.
Have you seen that show? There's like a show about it, like different bridezillas, whatever. Have you never watched that show? It's like, I think it was like on MTV or something, and it's like different people getting married, and then I'm sure for the show they heighten everything.
Right,
So they're not as crazy
Throw
probably
wrenches
in person.
I'm sure
but
everybody
they're
has
crazy.
moments where they're so, like I see how it happens to people getting so stressed out.
Yes.
And it's like so many emotions involved too. And then the mom wants this, the other side of the family wants this. Who's gonna cover this bill? This is like another thing. It's like,
and it's like at the end of the day, it's about you, but it's like it's so
people
many different
lose what
themes.
it's for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's more about like, you know, it's for Ryan and I, but really it's, you want everyone to enjoy it. So that's really what you're planning for, is for everyone to have a good time and not worry.
There's so many
and stuff.
pressures. There's so much involved.
I know.
So we're like, she's over there
You're like stressing. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. I should be stressed,
There's
right?
so much involved. There's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of people to please.
Yep.
So you haven't started yet?
So, yeah.
So you're going to Europe for how long?
No.
Okay, what are you doing in Europe?
I'll be touring with the artist I tour with, Lindsay Sterling. She's an electronic violinist.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I've been touring with her since last year, and now we're headed to Europe and Russia, and I don't know.
That's so fun. I'm sure that'd be so fun to do.
I'm
like,
so
what's
excited.
it like? Do you make friends? Like, are there other dancers? Like, what's it like?
Yeah. We have 4 dancers in total, so it's just me and 3 girls, and then Lindsay on stage basically the whole time. And she's just like the best boss. Like, I mean, we live on the same tour bus. If you guys have ever been on a tour, you know, it's like close sleeping quarters. And for 24 hours plus, you know, however long we're on tour, you're surrounded with that crew and that group of people. So we all
Tension.
get along. Yeah, it's kind of like you don't choose who you work with, but you kind of get to choose like how you get along and how you live together, how you work together. Like it's really, really crazy, the dynamic. But thankfully with this group, and Lindsay, she knows how to pick like good-hearted people to have on her team because it's so important to have that in your work environment.
For the energy of the whole tour too.
Yeah, exactly. So
could ruin a tour.
Yeah, it's very important, and there's so many other tours that aren't that way, you know, and it can make someone's experience way different than mine. So
have you toured with anyone else in the past, or is this your first tour?
This is my second tour. So after So You Think, they took the top 14 contestants, and then we went on a tour. So when I was 18, we went, and we were like the stars basically, which will probably never happen again, you know, because as you get into the dance industry, you're usually dancing behind someone else. So that was pretty cool, like headlining your own show.
I think that's changed a lot for dancers though now too.
It is slowly changing, especially with
social media.
With social media and the shows, and now how anyone can make, you know, a dance video, just be creative, and you know, it can blow up.
Like
so,
shines
And
light
you
on
could
how
do your
talented
own
they
tour, like
Right.
like teaching others. I have some. Do you know Jake Kodesh?
Yeah, I know Jake.
So he was doing his tour in Europe.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
teaching
doing his
and
like
stuff.
seminars and
That's so cool. Yeah, I love Jake.
You
He's
could totally
the
do
best.
that. And Jess is like an amazing energy, and she's very woman empowering, and you could start like a
Girl Squad.
I know, that's what I'm like, you know, because you can dance for as long as you can, but physically sometimes it's limiting, especially when you get to like, you know, when you're 40 or 50, or like, what are you going to do after that?
Yeah.
So I've started teaching, and I really, really enjoy it. Just like giving back and sharing like my knowledge with the new generation and kids, and making them love dance. So I'm definitely thinking of like, how can I take dance, mix it with like women empowerment, you know, like do all of that stuff and make my own little business
I've been
out
waiting
of it.
forever for you to teach me how to dance.
I know, we're supposed to do a video.
Yeah, I want her to teach me how to dance.
You're gonna do a dance video?
Oh
Yeah, I want to. I want to learn how to dance.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
You
be
can join
waiting
us.
No, I want to watch it. Like I want to watch it.
I'm just gonna pop, lock, and drop it.
I know.
I'll just be in the background, just like accenting things.
What?
Yeah.
Just a video, honey.
She's a good dancer too, so.
Yeah, come on. You dance. You can dance.
Thanks. Yeah, but I want to let Summer have the
spotlight.
Yeah.
Because if she's in it, everyone's gonna be like, no, it is true, dude. I feel like I can't dance. I've never tried before, so.
You totally can.
I can
you
do like a little this.
No, you don't have rhythm, but you have rhythm.
Yeah.
You for sure.
But we'll see. That's why I need you to teach me.
Yeah.
I need like
Coming
one-on-one
soon.
classes.
We'll put it on the OHoney Diary Instagram.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. We'll put you in bee outfits. Yeah.
We're dancing the beat.
Just like, what's the song? Black and Yellow?
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
There we go.
That'd be the perfect song for Summer too, though.
Exactly.
In my
I feel
car
like she
too.
loves
your car.
I feel like she loves the bounce too. Like Summer loves like.
Oh yeah,
I can. She bounce.
I'm like.
Yeah. She loves that.
with the stank face. Too.
Yeah. It's all about the expression.
It's all about the
I don't understand that face. Like any time anyone's feeling themselves or they're dancing, like.
Like
Yeah. There's like always a move that people do with it too.
I know.
It's like
the wafting one, like where you're just like.
That makes sense though.
Yeah,
I get
makes
it because you're wafting.
Just like.
I get it where it comes from.
You stink.
Yeah, it's like that smells.
Yeah,
but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But I'm vibing with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, honey, it's time for our sweet sponsor, Felix Gray. I am always on my phone. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. By the way, follow me on all those. But I'm literally on everything, you guys. It's crazy. I notice my eyes get super bloodshot. They look really tired at the end of the day just from being on a screen all day long, whether it's my computer or my phone. But not since I've been wearing my Felix Gray blue light glasses. Felix Gray launched in 2016 with the singular focus to offer the most effective computer glasses on the market with all the quality of brand name designer frames, and quickly became the internet's most favorite blue light glasses. Felix Gray glasses filter out 90% of high-energy blue light and eliminate 99% of the harsh glare coming from the screens, which is incredible. I noticed that I can sit at my desktop all day and not feel as guilty about it just when I'm editing and all that stuff because my eyes actually feel amazing after. And I even got my boyfriend using them and my entire family now just because I care about their health too. Available in prescription, non-prescription, and readers, Felix Gray has you covered with optical glasses for work and sleep glasses in the evening that are clinically proven to increase melatonin secretion when worn leading up to bedtime. I trust Felix Gray because they make the best blue light glasses in the game. So go to felixgrayglasses.com/honey and get a pair of blue light glasses from the pros. Shipping and returns are totally free. That's Felix Gray, FELIXGRAY glasses.com/honey. felixgrayglasses.com/honey.
All right, we have this thing we do called the honey pots, and this
Take
is
a
where
tip from the honey dip.
and our honeybees write in and give us their diary entries, and we try to give them our best advice on their relationship situations.
It's a good time. Want me to take it? Yeah. Sometimes we do one-on-one, but now let's just get them both.
I love it.
Here we go. Oh, honey. So I've been dating my boyfriend for 2 years, and we're supposed to be spending Christmas together and then going on a trip for New Year's. The issue I have is that I don't want to break up with him. Should I wait for after the holidays and spend them with him and wait. The issue is that she wants to break up with him.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Should I wait for after the holidays and spend them with him and break up on January 2nd? Or should I rip the Band-Aid off now?
Oh, wow.
Oh boy, that's a doozy.
Maybe January 5th. Yeah, break up January 5th.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to miss out on the gifts.
Right.
It's like, I know, I sent him my list. He definitely got all the good stuff.
She's like, I don't want to miss out on
Well,
that.
is she going? I wonder, if she's going to his house to meet his family, or if she's already met his family, or what the family situation is in that.
I think it's always intimate, no matter what, when it's a family vacation.
Right.
If it's at home or if it's like a holiday vacation.
That's like a big memory that you're going to be making.
Yeah.
I would say probably before the holidays.
Just
Just
gonna
because,
crush him.
yeah.
Oh, he's going to be so sad. The whole holidays, he's going to be so sad.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, and
gonna
that's
be,
probably what she's
depressed.
thinking is
Yeah.
just do it afterwards. But I know if you had a great time during the holidays, he would be so blindsided the other way too, you know.
Right. And then also, if she's not happy with him and she doesn't want to be him, it could ruin hers.
They're not going to have a
it's her
good time
holiday,
anyways.
too.
Right.
Rip off that Band-Aid.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just, I think the same way, just clean cut, just do
Yeah.
it. Don't waste your time, you know.
How much
if you
before
really...
is it? Did it say dates right now? How long? Did she was because if it's weeks in advance, but
I
it's a
think-
day
Well, they've been
before.
dating. They've been dating for 2 years, so usually people break up at the 2-year mark,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they're
Usually,
supposed to be spending Christmas. So it's pretty soon for Christmas. I mean, we're in the holidays now,
Right.
so
Damn it.
That's hard. Maybe after.
yeah, maybe after.
Maybe after. I don't know. This
But
is
it's just
so-
maybe if it was that's what I'm saying. If it was a month before, a couple weeks before.
Just think if it's you. Right before Christmas, it's been 2 years you've been together. You know his family, obviously.
Oh, I love his
And then-
family. I'm hanging out for the holidays.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hang out with his sisters and
Maybe
his
break
brother.
up with him in front of the family, with the family.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, hey guys, I
Just
love
make
you
it
guys
a
all.
memorable.
Don't
Yeah.
ever think I don't love you.
Make it an extreme
But I don't love
holiday
your son.
experience.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody come round.
Christmas dinner.
They think that
Yeah.
she's gonna be like,
I'm
I'm
not in love
pregnant.
with your son.
Yeah. But I love you guys.
But I love you guys.
And we
Let's
should
have a
be
great
friends.
Christmas.
Let's stay
Yeah.
close. Here's my number, everyone, in case you don't have it.
Yeah.
Here's my card.
Okay, bye.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, bye.
Or just pass the eggnog.
But honestly, I would think that it'd be better, if it's so close to holidays, just stay with them. And
Yeah.
then you don't ruin it. He's going to be sad regardless, but at least he's going to be around his family. He's going to be depressed. His family's going to hate you because you caused him all this pain and stuff. Just stay with them.
Yeah.
And then right after, just be like,
But not on January.
Well, yeah.
Not on January 1st, right?
That's another
Do
holiday.
it before
She
New
said
Year's.
January 2nd.
No, because New Year's he might go out, he might find a girl, she kisses him, and then he's in love again, forgets about you.
Oh. So like
New Year's
we're talking
Eve,
like
so the
New
thing
Year's
is,
supposed to party.
yeah, so New
Yeah.
Year's Eve is like
Go out.
make some love with someone else. I don't know what you're gonna do with your life, but on Christmas it's an intimate, like it's for love. If you're lonely, you feel more lonely. If you're sad,
That's
you feel
true.
more sad. So it's like
Emotions
that's
are
kind of the
heightened.
wrong holiday to do it. New Year's, go out and get drunk, like.
right.
I feel like, so the holiday vacation, December 25th happens. Break up with him December 27th. Give him a week of planning for New Year's.
Yes.
Make
And
sure
then
he has
you
all
can
his
go out
friends in
and-
line, all his ducks in a line,
Yeah.
and go get
It's like
it
he has
on.
everybody squatted up. So it's not, so you don't ruin New Year's for him also.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, because if you do it like the night before on New Year's, he's going to hate
She
New
just
Year's.
wants
just
to be
gonna
petty.
be-
She's
Yeah.
like, I just want to ruin his. I don't want him to go out
Yeah.
and meet anyone else.
Right.
Okay, we're breaking up. I got 12.
Yeah.
On New Year's.
Like I don't, because you know
But
there's
then
some people who
again-
don't want, like they don't want to be with them, but they don't want anyone else to have them. You know?
Yeah.
So it's
Right,
like,
that's true.
Don't
Yeah,
go out
it
and have
depends.
fun.
It depends what type of girl she is.
Yeah.
But also,
kind of girl are you?
you know, you're the one doing it. Suck it up and take it.
know.
I'm not saying
I
it's
know.
right, but there's some girls out there that don't want to be with you, but if they saw you with another girl, all of a sudden they're like, no, that's mine. I want him back.
Yeah, that's true. You
Yeah,
don't know what you
well,
can't have.
Get it together, whoever that is.
Hope that helps.
Yeah, get it together.
This is our advice.
also-
get it together.
But also, on the holidays, it could be a good time to break up with somebody because they're surrounded by their true loved ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's
And
so many angles to
like,
this.
because people sometimes have to go back to work after the holidays too, or like, you know, for New Year's, like we're just planning on like going back home and having a relaxing New Year's, like
Right.
already. So they're going to be alone. So maybe it could be a good thing to break up before the holidays and then have the mom like cuddle him.
right.
But you know, some boys are like, Mom, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just go
It
back.
depends on so many
We don't
personalities.
know.
We don't know. We need her to call. We need to like
Yeah.
have an intervention with her.
Like, how much do you really not like him?
Right. Like, what's the percentage?
Yeah.
But
Are you going to
maybe-
get back together?
But maybe,
Yeah,
but maybe the family doesn't like her anyway, so they're like so happy that she's gone.
All right. This is how we're going to decide what she should do.
Okay.
You're in her shoes.
Yes.
This is your situation with your current like loved one. No,
After dating him for 2 years.
yeah.
And I just know it's not right. I just know like
Yep.
I just don't see a future with him.
Yeah.
I'd probably do it before
Yeah.
the holidays. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be like, I could
If it was like a solid month before,
Yeah.
then I would do that. But if it was like 2 days before Christmas, then I would probably suck it up.
Yeah.
Because I know that it would be hard for me if I was feeling those feelings. It would be hard for me to be surrounded by his family, celebrating Christmas, knowing that like I'm just not.
You're just being
feeling it.
fake.
I can't
Yeah.
fake it. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna show on your face, or it's gonna come out when you're drinking the eggnog.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let me
Blurt it
tell
out.
you.
It's
Yeah.
just like the honesty drink. You're like,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to be here.
Right. Actually.
Yeah. And if you're texting other people too at the same time, I don't know if that's
Which
the type
you
of
should.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, but maybe you might.
Yeah, maybe you might be because you know it's ending. Always wait till it ends, but hey. if
We
you
aren't here to
are-
judge. We're trying to
Yeah.
here to get your shit together.
Yeah.
That's our
Get
job.
it together.
Get
Get
it
it
together.
together. Oh my gosh,
Get
that's
it
our
together.
next podcast name.
Get it together.
Ooh,
Our next
yeah.
podcast name. Just forget
If
about
this
this
one
one.
If this one fails, we just scratch that one. We're like, we have a new one.
Just add another one.
Yeah. That'll be our whole list of podcasts.
How many watch someone
That'll
watch
be our
this
next
and then they do
season
it?
name.
Next season.
Get it together. TBD.
Next
No,
segment.
there's gonna be like
Yeah.
a million podcasts now called Get It Together. I'm like, guys, you stole my name.
Yeah, we got
They can have it.
You guys can have it. We have.
Oh, honey.
Oh my gosh, you guys said that in sync. That's amazing.
We're getting pretty good.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect, honestly. We sit here before each one like,
Just
oh,
like-
honey, oh, honey.
Honey, oh, honey.
So babies.
Babies.
Do you want?
Your face.
I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I was.
She's like, well, actually.
Actually, just kidding. No, I do want kids. I want a lot of kids. Like 3. 3 is a lot to me. Maybe 4. But
I want a lot of kids. To me, I'm like 10.
10.
Like 3 is like, that's an average amount.
Yeah. But
I think that's a good number in today's world.
I like
too.
3. That's
think
how
so,
much
too.
I want 3. Remember, that's why I said 3.
Yeah.
I think it's
I already know, guys.
I'm a child of 3, and I think it's a great number.
yeah. Did you like experience like the middle child? Are you the middle child?
The youngest.
Okay, the youngest.
Yeah.
So were you like babied or I don't know
The middle was
stigmas?
babied. Yeah,
Okay,
like
interesting.
they always say the middle gets lost, but I wasn't babied. I was like more the middle child though, probably.
Right.
I don't know.
Personality-wise, like
Yeah.
maybe she was more like baby personality.
Yeah, because we were like Irish twins or whatever.
Oh,
So
is that like 11 months
yeah,
apart or something?
something like that.
Yeah,
So
super close.
so for us growing up, like we would fight a ton.
Yeah.
And then love so much, and then but the teams would switch. So it's like always 2 against 1, no matter what.
Oh,
That's how my
see, that's
siblings
what
were.
I'm worried about with 3 is like,
You gotta have survivors
yeah.
because they all gotta survive.
Even 4 is like that because did you ever have this thing with your siblings where like, can we be friends? You would ask them to be friends.
With the siblings,
Yeah, me and
I would
we-
ask to hang out with them and their friends, and they would say no.
Yeah.
So me and my
Yeah.
siblings, we would be friends. Like, so one day me and my brother will be friends, and we hate my sister, or my sisters. Some day me and my sister will be friends, and we
Yeah.
hate them. Like, we're friends, and that's and we're not
Right.
friends
So it was
anymore.
3 against 1.
Well, my sister was 6 years older than us, 8
Oh,
years
so
older
you-
than my other one.
So it's kind of So then
It was pretty much 3 too.
similar.
Yeah, so it's the same. But we'd be like, "Do you want to be friends?" And then we'd be friends, and then we don't
Just
be
gang
friends
up on the
anymore.
other one.
it's
And then we'd be
basically
like, "We're not
saying
friends
you want to
anymore."
team up.
Right. It's like the
You wanna
Hunger
get
Games.
this
Like,
one?
come on.
And then we could all be friends
Yeah.
sometimes. But it's weird that we'd use the term friends. And then
Yeah.
like we'd all the time be like, okay, we're not friends anymore. You're not friends. You're not my friend anymore.
Mine was more of like not a verbal communicate. It was just like look at each other. This is the one.
Let's go get him.
All right.
Yeah,
my
eye
God.
contact.
Oh, yeah.
You had to verbalize it.
Well, it was always like one would hold on to like something the other sibling did. And then, so you would have that in the back of your mind. You see another sibling have an issue with that sibling. And then you're like, okay,
Like, yeah.
I need to get this one back too. So,
Right.
like, let's.
Right.
yeah.
Armed forces.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my sister and I, we were 22 months apart. So we just grew up fighting, just
Yeah.
like arguing. And I was so mean to her because I was the older sister. But now, like, finally, I feel like we started getting along like when I turned 20.
Yeah.
And she was like 18-ish.
Yeah.
And it's actually exciting because you're like, I didn't know if I was ever going to get along with you.
Yeah.
'Cause sometimes you're just two different people. Like,
It's usually the case, though.
yeah.
Like, siblings turn out so different from one another.
So
Oh yeah.
different.
Me and my siblings, none of us have anything in common.
Yeah.
Growing up, I thought I would hate them for life. Now they're like my bestest friends.
Yeah.
Right,
And
exactly.
literally, we're in
Yeah.
a group chat just talking
So
all the
there's
time.
hope to the
Thank
kids out
goodness.
there.
Yes. Just
You're
just
going to
get through
appreciate
it.
them later.
Yes.
Siblings
Yeah.
are like a blessing.
Yeah. But it's like,
Not when you're young though.
it's the thing though, you would always like hate your siblings, but like in like high school, if anybody messed with your siblings, like even
You
if
would
you
beat
didn't
them
like,
up.
yeah, you would like
Yeah.
be defending your siblings at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I actually remember doing that in like elementary school. My
Yeah.
little sister, she's a redhead,
Yeah.
so she would get like bullied a lot, which
Aw.
is ridiculous because everyone wants red hair. Like when we're
Yeah.
this age, like it's
I
gorgeous.
know. I always think about it. I'm like, I would love just doing like a.
so beautiful. It's so beautiful. But kids, they're just so mean about
Yeah.
red hair for some reason.
But it had to be on like. Where did it come from?
I
Yeah,
feel like it's
how did it
reinforced
originate?
through like
Television.
television.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they put like those characters in shows and stuff, so like we're programmed to be like, oh, we bully
Yeah.
those
They
people.
stereotyped.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
stereotype that's like, you know,
Yeah.
and usually redheads are like feisty or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know. But I remember.
You're like,
this-
nope, blondes are.
I'm
Let's
like,
go. yeah.
It was so funny. This little boy was like making fun of her. And I just remember I was super sweet in elementary school, but I was like, oh my gosh, like this little boy. I'm
Turned
gonna go
into
beat him up.
Hulk.
I threatened him on the playground, like
Yeah.
so serious. Like, if you ever look at my sister again,
Yeah.
like felt, you know, important. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
this is my job. Like,
Yes.
I can,
I will defend.
I will protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's some of the best like feelings, and like I never really saw bullying because I think I wouldn't allow it around me.
Right.
Either,
You
like-
just wouldn't stand for it.
No, I was like,
Right.
I'm in karate and I will not allow this. like a little
that's so
crazy girl
cute.
running around.
You're like, wow.
Yeah. Like even on the bus we had this one kid in our neighborhood that I grew up with, and then our neighborhood was like a horseshoe. So the bus would go around, and I would always miss the bus and have to run across the horseshoe and like get it on the other side.
Right.
And one of our neighbors was overweight, and he would get on the bus, and then the kids on the bus would start making fun of him and calling him the Gerber baby. And I was
Gerber
like,
babies are cute. Gerber babies are cute.
yeah, but when you're a kid,
you're just like
oh, I always tell parents, oh my God, that's a Gerber baby. That's not a cute thing to say.
Well, when you're not a baby,
They're all offended. They're like, you're not a baby anymore. Oh,
yeah.
okay. So I was like, that's offensive because I really offended a lot of people.
No, it is a compliment. But like when you're no longer a baby and you could tell they're just trying to go at you for this and like teasing you. And I remember I like stood up on the bus. This is not what any kid should do.
Right.
And I like stood up on the bus. I was like, listen up. If anybody, like this little girl, like, but for some reason, like my confidence like intimidated like the other kids.
Yeah.
I was like, if anybody calls him that again, you're dealing with me and my sisters. And like, so I brought them. Like,
Your sisters are probably like, don't bring us involved.
yeah, they're like, wait, what?
We need kids to do that though.
Yeah.
Like we need more kids to like, you know, that have the confidence and haven't been bullied to like actually just like, you know what? No, like
take
those bullies will listen. You know,
Yeah,
they listen
like,
to you. They're like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that's.
And then and it's the best feeling too, kids, if you do that, because then like on his face, you just got like the biggest smile and just was so happy, like from tears to smiling, you know, it's just like, why wouldn't people want to do that in like everyday life? Like if you see somebody getting bullied at school or on the streets or even like walking, you know, and you just see people making fun, be like, hey, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Like
you think you're cool, but you're really, really not cool.
Yeah, you're actually like, I don't like you at all. I never met you before in my life.
You're
so
like,
yeah.
So bye.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So I'm definitely not ready to raise kids and deal with all of that stuff because I don't know how.
Mama bear.
I don't know how I would give them advice like that. But especially with dance and needing my body to be in like the best shape that it can be for as long as it can, I'm thinking like we still got 8 years, maybe 9 years. I'm thinking like in my early 30s.
What does Ryan want?
I don't know what Ryan wants.
You're like, this is my body.
I'm like, yeah. I think he's kind of just gonna go with whatever. I don't want like a good, solid, like few years of being married just for us because I'm obsessed with babies right now, but I don't want to keep them. Like I like holding them, like you were doing, and then just like, here you go, mama. Like,
I held the baby for like
I need a baby fix.
3 minutes, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, there you go, and back to my life.
Oh, the cry is starting. So
oh yeah, the little fussy.
She's hungry. She just took a shit.
No changing diapers.
She stinks a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, but actually, I've just been obsessed with babies for some reason recently. Just like enthralled with them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, but not for me. Not for me.
I feel like it's sometimes just like some people are very good at planning it. And like if you're very like type A, you're just like that this time, and then this is gonna be when.
Right, and I'm gonna feel this way, and we're gonna make this amount of money. Yeah.
And some people are just like, let's just like do what we do, and
whatever
if it happens, it happens.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely more type A, like planning it out.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably what I would do too.
Yeah.
But maybe not. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know.
To each his own.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't want to stress about anything.
Right. I know I'm selfish right now, though. Yeah. So I know that, like, I
sometimes the people who are like, no, not have a baby before I'm married. I'm not doing this.
Boom.
And then they get pregnant. It's like, damn it. And then the people who are like just winging life, just like, I don't know. They're like traveling the world, having the best time ever. They have a baby at like 35.
Right, exactly.
I think that's almost the best way, though, is not to plan too much because then
you have expectations, and then you feel like hard on yourself, like, oh, I did this. It didn't go as planned. Like my life sucks. I'm a failure.
The baby's not talking yet.
Right.
Like,
damn it.
Yeah.
No, and I mean, we always think, you know, like we could get pregnant at like the drop of a hat, but what if we can't? You know, like there's
so many people that
you never
struggle.
think about like, oh, like I've been trying not to get pregnant, but what if like I actually can't?
Yeah,
and
anyway.
as you
and there's
get
some
older,
women who literally can like
get more scared of that.
seconds, and then there's some women who literally can't their whole lives.
Right.
And they have to like adopt and stuff.
Or they miss the window.
Right, exactly. So I mean, I think it's pretty sucky how, like, you know, you want to be a career woman, but you still want to have a family, but then you have this time limit and, like, people judge. And, I mean, I know there's procedures out now that, like, you can freeze your eggs and all of that, but it's definitely, like, we have a clock, which is really frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, no one else, guys don't have clocks, you know, like.
Well, I guess they kind of do, right?
Maybe.
Not the same type of clock, though. All they have to do is get it out and get it into you, and then they're good.
But when a guy gets older, aren't they not, like, fertile?
No, that's what I'm saying. If they can have fertile eggs, they can freeze. As women, we have to hold it. We have to push it out. Our body has to bounce
like
back.
our bodies.
There's so many other things that we have to go through when they just have to get it in it.
Yeah.
Get it in the hole.
I hope there's no kids watching this. We're like, don't be a bully.
Yeah.
Get pregnant.
Yeah. All you have to do.
This is how sex works.
Yeah. And also,
we have like a sex
if you don't want
class.
to, condoms and abstinence.
And birth control.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
There we go. We did all the disclaimers. We're
All
good
the
here.
disclaimers.
Okay, anything that we can get hit on? I don't know.
I'm like, oh, God.
Well, we're so happy for you.
Thank
and
you.
that's super exciting. And your career is just going up and up and up.
Thank
so
you.
Going to
You deserve
continue
it.
to do so.
You're amazing.
And I cannot wait to see that dance.
I know.
The wedding dance.
It's going to go viral. That's like my
that's the
goal.
plan.
Well, let us
It
know
has
when.
to be
We'll
amazing.
promote it for you too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Retweet, repost.
Yeah. Be like, oh
All
my
the
gosh,
things.
look at this girl.
We have
Look
no
at this
idea
girl.
who she is.
She's
I'm just really
amazing.
inspired.
Yeah. Cut back to the podcast. But thank you guys so much for watching and listening to the OHoney podcast. And check out all of Jessica's stuff.
At Jessica Richens on Instagram.
Perfect. Easy.
Amazing.
And we'll put her links below too on the YouTube video. So subscribe to OHoney Podcast on YouTube and make sure to
Listen to us on the go on Spotify, Apple Play, wherever you listen to your podcast, and make sure you download us and listen to OHoney all the time.
And follow us on Instagram, OHoney Diary.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.